Well, big things going on in Vegas, and I'm not talking about the aliens that landed a couple of weeks ago. No, I'm talking about MGM and Marriott. And they are forming a partnership, 20-year arrangement. You'll be able to get access as a Marriott Bonvoy to all of these MGM resorts, as well as the 5 others that are not on the Las Vegas Strip. So this is going to be a big deal. You'll be able to book between both apps and websites for each other. And you'll also be able to use the BetMGM program to gain points for your Marriott stays, which we'll discuss in a minute. I do like that the Marriott CEO said this isn't a traditional franchise and that they took a lot of time to create the MGM collection. So I think that that really says something about this, that this isn't just, something like what they had with Hyatt where it didn't really matter. Here we've got the tier benefits for MGM. If you've not ever seen, you start at Sapphire. If you have the MGM Gold MasterCard, you jump to Pearl automatically. But Gold is the one that everybody wants because this gets you free resort fees in Vegas, which range anywhere from $35 to $50 a night. And if you go to Vegas like I do, that will save you a lot of money. And who doesn't want to save money today? Now, also, what are the Marriott brands? Well, there are over 30 of them. And I thought I'd throw that up here. And so here are the 30 Marriott brands from like the Ritz-Carlton all the way down to like the Residence Inn and everything in between. So check these out. And again, if you go stay at the St. Regis, they'll unpack and put all your luggage away for you. Of the 4 hotels not going into the MGM collection, Aria is first with the Autograph Collection. Next up, the famous Bellagio will be going into the Luxury Collection. Next up is Cosmo, and it will also be part of the Autograph Collection. And then last is Park MGM with its dark and dingy hallways, its exposed wiring, but it is going to be part of the Tribute Portfolio Collection. Honestly, New York, and others I think are better, but at any rate, if you stay here, you'll be a part of the Tribute Portfolio Collection. There are in total 8 resorts on the Las Vegas Strip that are a part of the MGM collection. One of the hotels that I thought should have made it into at least the Autograph Collection is Vdara. Granted, it is not on the Vegas Strip, but it is right across from City Center, and it's a luxury hotel on par with Aria. Also, the signature at MGM Grand, Nomad, New York, it's a hell of a town. MGM Grand, Mandalay Bay, Luxor, and Excalibur, of course. So there are 5 other resorts that are a part of the MGM collection that are not on the Vegas Strip, and a lot of people forget or don't even know they're there. So there's the Beau Regatta in Atlantic City, the MGM Grand in Detroit, and then across the Potomac River from DC and Maryland is the MGM National Harbor, which looks to be a stunning resort. And then we also have the MGM Springfield, and then finally the Beau Rivage in Biloxi, which looks a lot like the Bellagio. Still a very beautiful resort. And, speaking of beautiful resorts, it amazes me that a few of these at least did not end up in a part of the Autograph or the Luxury Collection. At least the Autograph Collection, because I feel like they are on par with the Aria or the Cosmo on the Strip. Things I'm really surprised it's not receiving more coverage is the BetMGM angle. In simple terms, gambling on sports with BetMGM will now help you earn points towards Marriott rewards. So if you were already going to place bets on your phone, BetMGM just gave you a bigger reason to do so. You will also get access to all 17 MGM resorts across the US. And hey, where else are you going to stay in a Egyptian pyramid or a King Arthur's castle or whatever? And again, you will be able to earn points for those stays at MGM back towards your Marriott and use them both ways depending on what is more beneficial for you. MGM people. So one area definitely worth watching is whether the Marriott and MGM partnership will improve the lag time of seeing elite nights and loyalty credits appear that a lot of guests experienced with the Hyatt and MGM partnership. So in the end, having access to almost 9,000 locations globally versus only 1,000 makes a big difference for you earning points. And with the cost of everything going up in Vegas and everywhere else, we want to be able to earn points for stays as much as we can and redeem them, save money wherever we can. Alright, so yes, there will be status matching. We don't know exactly yet because gold with MGM is much different than gold with Marriott. So we will see. And yes, you are going to be able to book on both platforms. You're going to be able to use points from MGM over to Marriott and Marriott Bonvoy points over to MGM. How many points it takes on either side, we don't know yet because, again, they use a totally different point system. But it's really interesting to see what happens over the next few months. We'll know something probably the end of August, maybe early September, and I'll be here to help you with that. And by the way, if you are a Hyatt member, you really like Hyatt, if you don't know, they are taking over the Rio and they're doing a major renovation there, and I will keep you up to date on everything that is going on there. Yeah, one final thought. So Marriott and MGM, this is a partnership. This is not a merger like some people are trying to say. I do not see how people think that all the Marriott Bonvoy members are going to descend on Vegas. Vegas is a place that if you want to go, you've probably been there. I can see people that are loyal to other places on the Strip may come over to MGM because it would benefit them more. I don't know. We will see, but I don't see this craziness that people are saying that Marriott is going to ruin Vegas. So I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, I'm Jason, and this is Vegas Nights, and we'll see you around the bend.